In the
Hola.
fall, okay. In the fall of the House of Usher, Part 1. It was a dark and soulless dear not day near the end of the year, and clouds were hanging low in the heavens. All day I have been riding on horseback through counting with little light of beauty, and in the early evening I came within view of the house of Usher. I don't know how it was, but with my first sight of the building, a sense of heavy sadness filled my spirit. I looked at the scene before me, the house itself, at the ground around it, at the cold stone walls of the building, and its empty like windows, and at a few dead trees. I look at this scene, I say, with a complete sadness of soul, which was no healthy, earthly feeling. This one there was a coldness, a sickening of the heart, in which I could discover nothing to lighten the weight I felt. That was it. I asked myself, what was it was so fearful, so frightening in my view of the house in my view of the house of Usher? This was a question to which I could find no answer. I stopped my horse beside the building, on the edge of a dark and quiet lake. There, I could see reflecting in the water clear picture of the dead trees, and of the house and its empty alike windows. I was now going to spend several weeks in this house of sadness, this house of gloom. Its owner was named Roderick Usher. We had been friends when we were boys, but many years had passed since our last meeting. A letter from him from him had reached me. A one letter which demanded that I reply by coming to see him. He wrote of an illness of the body, of a sickness of the mind, and of a desire to see me, his best and indeed his only friend. It was the manner in which all this was said. It was the heart in it which did not allow me to say no. Although as boy we had been together, I really knew little about my friend. I knew, however, that his family, a very old one, had long been famous for its understanding of all of the hearts, and for many quiet acts of kindness to the poor. I had learned too that the family had never been a large one, with many branches. The name had passed always from father to son, and when people spoke of the house of Usher, it could both the family and the family home. I again look up from the picture of the house reflected in the lake to the house itself. Strange idea grew in my mind, and it's so strange that I tell it only to show the force of the feelings which laid their weight on me. I really believe that around the whole house and the ground around it, the air itself was different. It was not the air of heaven. It rose from the decaying trees, from the grey walls and the quiet lake. It was a sickly, unhealthy air that I could see slow moving, heavy and grey. Shaken off from my spirit, that must have been a dream. I looked more carefully at the building itself. The most noticeable thing about it seemed to be its great age. None of the walls had fallen, yet the stones appeared to be in a condition of advanced decay. Perhaps the careful eye would have discovered the beginning of a break in the front of the building, a crack making its way from the top down the wall until it became lost in the dark waters of the lake. I rode over a short bridge to the house. A man who worked in the house, a servant, took my horse and I entered. Another servant of quiet step led me without a word through many dark turnings to the room of his master, much that I met on the way at death. I do not know how, to be strangeness of which I have already spoken. While the objects around me, the dark wall coverings, the blackness of the floors, and the things brought home from long forgotten wars, with these things were like the things I had known since I was a baby. While I admitted that all this was only what I expected, I was still surprised at the strange ideas which grew in my mind from these simple things. The room I came into was very large and high. The windows were high and pointed at the top, and so far above the black floor that they were quite of a reach. Only a little fat red color made its way through the glass, served to lighten the nearer and larger objects. My eyes, however, tried and failed to see into the far high corners of the room. Dark coverings hung upon the walls. The miniatures, yeah, and tables had been used for a long, long time. Books lay around the room, but give it nonsense of life. I felt sadness hanging over everything. The no escape from this big cold gloom seemed possible. So I entered the room. Usher stood off from where he had been lying and met me with a warmth which at first I could not believe was a real. A look, however, at his face told me that every word he spoke was true. We sat down, and for some moments, while he said nothing, I looked at him with a feeling of slight surprise. Certainly, no man had ever changed as Roderick Usher had. Thus, could be this could this be the friend of my early years? It is true that his face had always been unusual. He had grey-white skin, eyes large and full of light, lips not bright in color but a beautiful shape, a well-shaped nose, hair of great softness, a face that was not easy to forget. And now the increase in this strangeness of his face had accused of a great change that I almost did. I didn't know him. The terrible white of his skin and the strange light in his eyes surprised me and even made me afraid. His hair had been allowed to grow, and it is in softness it didn't fall around his face, but seemed to lie upon the air. I could not even, with an effort, see in my friend the appearance of a simple human being. In his manner, as though at once changes came and went, and I soon found that his resulted from his attempt to quiet a very great nervousness. Had indeed been prepared for something like this, partly by his letter and partly by remembering him as a boy. His actions were first to quick and then to quiet. Sometimes his voice, slow and trembling with fear, quickly changed to a strong, heavy, carefully spaced to perfectly controlled manner. It was in his manner that he spoke of the purpose of my visit, of his desire to see me, and one of the deep delight and strength expected me to give him. He told me what he believed to be the nature of his illness. It was, he said, a family sickness, and one from which we could not hope to grow better. But it was, he added at once, only a nervous illness which would without doubt soon pass away. It showed itself in a number of strange feelings. Some of these, he told me of them, interested me, but we were beyond my understanding. Perhaps the way in which he told me of them added to their strangeness. He suffered much from a sickly increase in the feeling of all the senses. He could eat only the most tasteless food. Of all flowers smelled strongly for his nose. His eyes were hurt by even a little light, and there were few sounds which did not not fill with, not fill him with horror. Certain kind of sick fear was completely his master. I should die, he said, I should die. I must die of his full sickness. In this way, another way, I shall be lost. I fear that will happen in the future, not for what happens, but for the result of what happens. I had, indeed, no fear of pain, but only fear of its result, of horror. I felt that the time will soon arrive when I must lose my life and my mind and my soul together in